Alright guys, jumping right back into the tournament for Tech Find and Return Sphere. So we're in the final round going against the Guado Glories. Luca Goers taking on the Kilika Beasts. So yeah, it's looking good. We're all positioned appropriately. So something I did want to bring up before we start talking about Blitzball. So obviously we're playing this in Final Fantasy X because that's where, you know, Blitzball exists, then 10-2. But we are actually going to be doing a special stream tomorrow. So Saturday the 25th, PST at noon PST. So we're going to be trying to break the game of Final Fantasy X. I don't know. I feel like I'm dumb. I don't know how to announce that, right? Like, I don't think I can schedule it on YouTube. So I got to, like, tell people. Like, just so you know, it's happening. I was going to ping Discord and then, ping Discord and then just mention it in these videos. But yeah, what by breaking the game I mean is we're gonna be using save editing to change our room location, which is like the area you're in the game, as well as the storyline progress, to like just make things that shouldn't be able to happen. So it just, you know, just crazy stuff like that, you know, like, you know, something like summoning Anima while underwater with Yuna facing Geoskino, stuff like that, right? Something you're like, all right, that shouldn't be possible, but you know, is it? In all honesty, 90% of the time, the game's probably just gonna crash. I imagine, but we'll see. It'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Yeah, starting at noon. I think we're gonna cover the first area in Zanarkand, and then the salvage ship. I don't know how much we'll get to. That might be it. I don't know. There's a few things I want to test out. So, and I want to do a stream because I want it to be. What's the word for it? Gosh, why do I keep on forgetting words? I'm just like tired, I guess. But I want it to be very interactive, right? Like, I want it to be a situation where it's like, oh, like, I'm gonna, you know, show this thing and it's really cool and like we're all having a good time. And I don't want it to be something like a contained like video, because I want people to be able to like put in chat like do this and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, should be a good time. Noon Saturday. Well, Saturday noon PST. So West Coast time, I guess. California time, if you will. But yeah, that should be exciting. I think I'm just covering Zanarkand and the salvage ship. I don't know if there's anything else to cover, like in the time frame I have, right? Because it just depends on how much time I have. I don't know, honestly, not to really, you know, lower the expectations. I don't know how interesting those will be, because I got to figure out what I want to do. But we'll just see, right? We'll just see. Yeah, I don't know when I'll do, this is actually interesting. I'll have to figure out a few things. I don't know when I'll do Bhed, because I'm going to go chronologically through the game. So it's going to be, you know, in order, chronologically, just like going through, like, oh, this thing, then this thing. But I want to know other room numbers. So, like, so here's a good example, actually. So I'm sure many of us are well aware. You face Geoskino in the very beginning of the game, right? And then you leave. You hightail it out of there. And then you re-enter to face him again. But what if we change the room number to the room number in the post area? Like, what happens? Like, what happens at that area? Do you get locked? Is it even a different room number? Or is it just based off storyline progress? It should probably be based off storyline progress. And don't be worried. I'll explain this. I'll explain this in the stream, like what that means. So essentially, I mean, just to go over it really quickly, I'm going to be using a save editor made by Fuzzy Millipede, and there's 3 areas. There's room number, spawn point, and storyline progress. And those 3 properties determine what you're doing in the game of Final Fantasy X. Like, this is a room. We're in a room right now. The Blitzball arena is a room. So like what we do is, we just kind of like, see what we can break and what we can do, and there's secret rooms and stuff like that. It's a whole, yeah. There's the Orin room, where only Orin is available as the overworld character. Whereas like you walk around, right? You walk around as Orin. It's really cool stuff. I did a video actually on that. It's exploring the Orin room. There's there's a bunch of stuff. So like there's no lack, right? Like it'll be a good time. So very risky, but I am going to be kind of removing Nimric from the goal. What's the difference? Okay. I was gonna say I thought Venom Pass used like no HP, but I think it's the Venom Tackle that does that. But yeah, let's jump in here. Yeah, all in all, I'm really excited for it. It should be a really good time. So yeah, if you join the stream if you can. Get to participate in the wackiness. I haven't done many streams. I think I've done like 2 or 3. So it's not something I do very often, but this kind of recording lends itself to a stream. So I want to stream if it makes sense. Like I'm doing, a few of you might have noticed, I'm playing through the Final Fantasy series as well. When I reach games like Final Fantasy 11 and 14, those will be streamed because they're MMOs and they don't really lend themselves to being recorded like episodically. I mean, I guess they could be, but I feel like in like MMO, like it makes more sense to just do like a stream just for fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Speaking of actually, I gotta record some Tactics today. Tactics has been kicking my butt, dude. It's been hard. It's been hard. I think I'm just making bad decisions, right? Like I don't know. I'm just making bad decisions. It's funny too because I've been talking to J7 Jace, someone who does Tactics a lot on their channel. I think exclusively, nearly, but I could be wrong on that. Because I've seen other videos that aren't Tactics, but not many. And then Resistskill, who's a variety recorder kind of thing, variety streamer, I guess you'd call it, because he does a lot of streams. But they were just like amazed that I'm living through the wipes, right? Like my party gets wiped out, and I just like don't care. Like I don't reload. I'm just like whatever, man. We live with the mistakes. In this reality, we lost eight fine soldiers. That's how it works. I don't know. I feel like it's more authentic that way. If if people die, I don't like reload. I'm just like, you know what? That they died. That is the reality of what has occurred. But yeah. And then we got Tech Find after this. I don't know what we're gonna use for Tech Find. Maybe we'll use it on Nimric, I guess. I guess we could do Lake Am again, trying to actually get the Wither Pass 3. I don't know. I think I know where Wither Pass 3 is now, because it's 3 after Nat Pass 1, so it shouldn't be too hard to get to. At least I believe it is. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%, so we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. But it looks like at this point they're kind of just letting us live our lives. They're not really concerned about us at all. Which, I mean, honestly, I'll take. I'm not looking for like a large amount of aggression from the opposing team. I prefer they don't aggress on me. I just want to get all the experience and move on with life. So that's what I'm doing. And there it is. So Nimric has used up all his HP. The reason we strive for that is because Nat Pass 3 gives him the most experience out of all his passes. So once he does that, like, we know we've hit a good stride with him, if you will, right? Like it feels like we're in a good spot. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna keep on passing just because leveling up Nimric Lake Am, it's very important for us. Very important. But I mean, we're in a really, I don't know, I think we're in a good spot. I'm fairly confident about our current situation, right? Like I'm just gonna keep on keeping on, I guess is really the summary of what I'm doing right now. There it is. 1-0. And we are victorious. 70 experience for Lake Am. That is interesting. That means that there has to be something besides the HP loss that dictates the experience gain. Because Nimrok was losing 510 HP, and she was losing 350, but she got more experience. And we only passed with Lake Am and Nimrok, and we didn't like cut Nimrok out. That's interesting. Okay. Well, we 1-0 the Glories, Beast 3-0 the Goers. We don't really care about the consolation teams. I mean, have your prize. We've now learned Tech Find. Nat Pass 2, Nat Pass 3. Wither Pass 1, Wither Pass 2. Wither Pass 3? Maybe? Got a return sphere, sick. We only have 99 of them. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. When you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.